I'm not going to be in this kitchen anymore, and I won't be sleeping in a living room. Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Ian. This is vlog number 5, a behind the scenes look at my music business. So far I've been at it for 3 weeks. So in this last week, I've had a couple cool things happen. The first thing, I finally hit 100 subscribers on my tutorial channel, In-Flight Music, and that allowed me to have a custom URL for my YouTube. So now you can find my tutorials at youtube.com/inflightmusic. This channel right here already has a URL. It's youtube.com/irossmusic, but it doesn't have 100 subscribers. The way that I got that was from being grandfathered in, because I started this channel many years ago when you could make your own URL no matter what. So my next goal for all of my channels is 4,000 hours of watch time and 1,000 subscribers. That way I can actually start monetizing my videos. So far things are increasing exponentially, so at the rate that I'm increasing now, plus some of the things that I'm going to be implementing here soon within the next month or two, it looks like I'm probably going to hit those numbers within the next 3 to 4 months. I also have an unusual streak going on all my channels. I have 3 different channels: this vlog channel, my tutorial channel, and my beats channel. I don't want to quite say what that streak is because I don't want to jinx it or anything. I just want to keep it going, but once that ends, which it will end, I'll let you know what that streak was. But overall, everything that I've done has been 100% organic, and I plan to keep it that way. That way when I hit 1,000, 10,000, 100,000 subscribers, my numbers compared to someone else with the same exact numbers will be a lot stronger. Even on Instagram, I actually just recently hit 100 followers, but I've been deleting people as well because some of those people aren't real or they're like fake accounts, and I really want to keep my numbers as real as possible. So I'm actually right below 100 right now. But again, that's for future branding. Whenever a company hits me up and actually wants to use my platform to help them advertise something, I want my numbers to be real. That way, when I have the results that I have, they're not disappointed. If I have millions of followers and all of a sudden the return on investment that they get isn't equivalent to someone having 1 million followers, they're probably never going to work with me again. So I definitely want everything to be 100% as real as possible. Just within this last week, that strategy has really helped me out. I've actually seen a lot of benefit just by being 100% organic. A part of that strategy is going out and actually talking to people online, using social media as a real social platform. And because of that, I've been in contact with a lot of bigger name producers that are way ahead of me in the beat selling game, in the social media marketing game, and so on and so forth. And right now, I actually have a couple producers that are helping me with my branding, my logo, and website design. So it really goes to show that if you really do this organically and you're really reaching out to people, it can make a big difference. This channel right here is my vlog channel, and the whole purpose of it is to show you what it really takes to build a real brand from the ground up. It's not hiding anything. So you've seen my previous videos where I show my numbers and I'm showing growth, but again, it's not to brag. I don't think the numbers are that impressive. They're just there for people that are in a similar situation and are considering starting this themselves. That way anyone who watches my videos will actually have an even better foundation to start off on. They'll see all my mistakes, all of my errors, and all the things that I'm doing right. The same thing goes for my tutorial channel. I put these tutorials out completely for free because I actually want people to make better music. If you're a fan of mixed martial arts like I am, there's a saying that is widely known within the mixed martial arts community, and it's not really a saying, it's just a theory. Basically, a lot of the coaches that were former fighters that turned into coaches, they've actually found that they've become even better at mixed martial arts by teaching. And I think that really goes for anything. As a teacher, you kind of think of things a little differently than you would as a student. And I think a lot of those concepts and ideas mentally change you, and that can help you progress in whatever you're doing a lot faster than just being a student. So in actuality, I feel the more that I do for the community, the more I do for you guys, the more I'm doing for myself as well. Back to what I was saying about being organic and branding and reaching out and doing stuff for free. I've actually been in contact, or someone actually reached out to me because they saw my tutorials online. They're actually one of the administrators of a Facebook group called FL Studio Pro Producers Live. It's only been around for 6 months, but already they have over 1,500 members. But they personally asked me if I could actually start doing live streams inside the group. And I already know that's definitely going to benefit my channels greatly, especially in terms of reaching my goals for 1,000 subscribers. But I won't be starting that until towards the end of December, beginning of 2019, because right now I'm actually focusing on building my beat catalog for my website, rapontracks.com. It hasn't officially launched yet, but it is up and running if you feel like going to check it out. Right now I only have like 11 beats on there, which is why I definitely want to focus on building up that catalog so that I actually have more product to sell. Something else that was announced about a week ago was the BeatStars app. And right now it's in beta mode, but as soon as they launch that beta app, I already saw a lot more friend requests, a lot more likes, and a lot more listens on my Beats profile page on BeatStars. So that's going to be a big game changer. As soon as that goes live, I think they've pretty much made a whole new social media platform just for beats and just for artists looking for beats. So I really think that's going to be the future in terms of how people find beats online and how producers connect to artists. I plan on doing a tutorial on the Beats app probably tomorrow on my tutorials channel, so if you're not subscribed, definitely subscribe and hit that notification bell to check that out. I'm also about to start a new strategy on Instagram, and that's focused around hashtags. I completely realized that I've kind of been doing it wrong again, and the thing is, the algorithm is going to punish you if you're copying and pasting the same hashtags in every post. So before, I found 30 different hashtags that I thought really applied to my channel, and I've been using those same hashtags over and over again. So instead, what I went ahead and did, and I recommend you do this too, build up a gigantic list of hashtags and write down or type in how many posts there are in each hashtag. That will tell you how popular those hashtags are. And you want to use a combination of lower level hashtags with not a lot of posts and higher level hashtags so that when you do get a post that's going viral, you'll get seen by a lot of people. Right now, I'm already ranking in some of the top posts in some lower level hashtags, and those are FL Studio Tutorial and FL Studio Tutorials. That's something else to keep in mind. When you come up with a hashtag, add an S on the end, and you'll find there's a whole nother group of people following those hashtags, which is another thing that I started doing, following hashtags. Before, I would just use hashtags in general, but the algorithm is going to benefit you a lot more if you're actually following the hashtag and engaging with content that hashtag is putting out. Again, it really all goes back to being social on social media. So if you're not really using these hashtags, Instagram's gonna see you as a lurker or as someone that's just trying to get away with trying to cheat the system and just throwing in hashtags that may or may not be related to your content. So the more that you engage with a specific hashtag, the more Instagram is going to put your content out whenever you use one of those hashtags. I still haven't switched to a business profile, and the reason being, Instagram will punish you for having a business profile in the sense that it's going to show your content to less people until you start advertising. Until you come up with a true advertising campaign that you're going to do consistently, I would stay away from switching to a business profile, and even if you don't switch to a business profile, I would stay away from paying for promotion, because as soon as you pay for one piece of promotion, Instagram's gonna look at you like, all right, well, this is what we're gonna do from now on. You have to pay for promotion to get your information out there. So just stay completely organic until you're actually ready to put out advertisements on a consistent basis. Because as soon as you stop advertising, your posts are going to go down. One of the other things that I'm doing differently is with how I respond to comments. I just found out that emojis, thumbs up, smiley faces, the fire symbol, all of that stuff isn't counted as a word on the Instagram algorithm. And Instagram only counts posts or comments with 4 or more words in them. You definitely want to comment back with at least 4 words, and you don't want to just give them a quick thumbs up or anything like that, even if you're really busy. If you really want those comments to start counting, you really want a genuine reply. So like I said, I'm focusing a lot of my time on my YouTube tutorial channel and my Beats channel, and I'm using all of that content to repurpose on Instagram, and I'm using all of that content to post on Facebook and Twitter. So Facebook and Twitter are basically my platforms where I post everything and just announce what I'm doing. And YouTube and Instagram are more specific. Instagram being specific as in, 1-minute videos and just pictures. But YouTube, I have my tutorials separated from my beats, and still to this day, every time I go to a channel where they're doing both, you could see the roller coaster effect. They'll get a bunch of engagement on the tutorials, and they won't get any engagement at all on their beats, or vice versa. They'll get all the engagement on their beats and no engagement on their tutorials. So really, you want to target your audiences separately. I understand that people are just hungry for subscribers, hungry for views, and at the end of the day, yeah, your one channel with all that content is going to gain more subscribers over time, but those subscribers are going to leave. Those subscribers are going to hurt you. It's just better off to keep that stuff separate and just monitor how you actually should post, monitor what content you actually should be putting on that channel, and watching your analytics. Because if you combine it all in one, you're not going to know what analytics are for what piece of content. I mean, you can, but it's going to be a lot easier to just have it separate in the first place. It's a lot more work, but it's work that I'm willing to do because, like I said, I'm really trying to build a real brand here. I'm not trying to just get numbers as quickly as possible. I want my 1,000 subscribers to mean a lot more than Joe Schmo's 1,000 subscribers that he got with bots or that he got with just posting a bunch of content that is irrelevant. Out of all the platforms that I've been on, there is one platform that I'm quitting altogether, and that's SoundCloud. And there's good reason for this. I was watching a video about SoundCloud, and in the comments, I saw people posting their statistics, their numbers, and their experiences with the platform. And a few of these people have millions of streams on platforms like Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal, etc. And one thing that I noticed every single person was saying was their millions of streams usually equal out to 4 figures in terms of income coming back to them, except for SoundCloud. On SoundCloud, with 1 million streams, no one made more than $100. In fact, no one made $100. It was all under $100. So 2 figures versus 4 figures, I mean, that's really telling you right there where you should be focusing your content on. But I am still going to use SoundCloud in terms of finding rappers. The way that I'm doing that is by typing in produced by so-and-so producer, because the people that are adding that into their description and titles are actually people that bought and paid for beats, and they're actually out there crediting their producers. So if you're a rapper out there and you want producers to actually find you and work with you, I definitely encourage you crediting your producers in the title or in the description of your content. Otherwise, we're not gonna find you. Yeah, there are other ways to find you, but this is the main way that a lot of producers are finding other rappers, specifically on SoundCloud. Other than that, I'm also cutting down on posts on this channel. Originally, my plan was to post every day, Monday through Friday, but I started realizing that would be a little too much. One, I don't think that you need an update on what I'm doing every day. And 2, I feel like 1 video a week should be more than enough to cover everything that happened within a week. So I am still going strong on this channel for sure, but I'm just updating this channel on Mondays or Tuesdays, depending on how busy I am on a Monday. Right now, it looks like I should hit 100 subscribers sometime within this week on this channel. Right now, I'm at 76 as of making this video. It might be different by the time I edit this, but yeah, it looks like this channel is doing quite all right considering how long it's been since I made my last post. I'm really surprised about my tutorial channel because I was only at 36 a week before. It was half of what this channel was, and now it's at 130 plus. So yeah, I definitely have some videos on there that are doing very, very well, and that's definitely really encouraging. It tells me that people are definitely liking the content and that the content is actually useful. So that channel I'm just going to go a little bit harder on. I'm going to post a lot more tutorials, a lot more content, and use that as my main driving factor to my beats channel and my website in general. Which also means that here soon I definitely need to start coming out with drum kits, sound kits, MIDI kits, and so on and so forth. My goal in the future, sometime in 2020, I want to have my own VST, which is a virtual instrument. I think that will help producers more than anything else that I could put out. Every producer out there is putting out a drum kit or a MIDI kit or a sample pack. I want to be different. I want to have something that will help producers in a way that other producers aren't helping them. And really, that really boils down to having an inexpensive virtual instrument that covers multiple genres, but isn't hard to manipulate. I do want to stay away from romplers, which basically is just a sound that you play and you can't really synthesize it or edit it. But on the other hand, the amount of synthesis that I will have in the VST will be very, very limited in terms of, well, really just in terms of modulation. I just want the basics where a producer can go in, go through presets, and just manipulate the presets to make them sound more original. But that's later on down the road, so I'm still coming up with ideas and fine-tuning what I should do and what I shouldn't do with the VST. My final big announcement for this week's vlog is the fact that I am moving. So yeah, I've only been here for about a month and already I'm moving. So I'm not gonna be in this kitchen anymore, and I won't be sleeping in a living room. I'm actually getting my own bedroom, which means all the tutorials, all the beats, everything that I have planned, I'm gonna be able to go 100 times harder with all of the content. So I'm gonna be able to record a lot more often. I'm gonna be able to put out videos a lot more often. I'm gonna have just a lot more time to myself where I can make videos like this. So even though I'm still sticking with this vlog channel being once a week, I'm gonna be able to put out a lot more content on all the other channels multiple times throughout the week. So that's definitely good news. I'm actually starting the process of moving tomorrow, so wish me luck. And the next time I see you on this channel, I will be in my new apartment. So thank you for sticking with me, especially during the times where I've been recording in my kitchen. Again, I could already tell the mic that I'm using, it's a dynamic microphone, so it's horrible quality. I'm gonna be upgrading this microphone very, very soon. So I can hear right now that it's really finicky. You might be hearing pops and clicks right now because I can hear them. And that's something that won't be an issue here within the next few weeks or so. But again, thank you for sticking with me with the bad video, bad audio. But yeah, that's definitely changing soon. If you've watched all the way to the end and you've liked what you've seen and you want to see more in the future, definitely subscribe and hit that notification bell, and I will see you next week. Peace.